Happy Friday, everybody. In case you're new to the channel, my name is Floyd Chavez, and you are back in the FC Sneaker Factory for a comparison video. On one of my favorite Air Jordan 4s, but you know what? Let me change it. Scrap that. This is my favorite Air Jordan 4 shoe, the Cement. I love this shoe. This shoe is so good, and I have to say, normally when it comes to comparison videos, I see a big difference in shoes, but this one, man, these are really identical shoes when it comes to these two retros, okay? This first retro that I have is the 2016 retro, and of course the newest version, which is the 2025. Little back history about this shoe is the original release date of the Air Jordan 4 was 1989. The designer behind the shoe, of course, the great Tinker Hatfield. The 2016 Air Jordan 4 Cement released on February 13th of 2026. Or I'm sorry, what am I thinking? Of 2016. So February 13th of 2016. Retail price on that one was $220. I actually did a review of that shoe. That was actually Sneaker Profile 254. If you want to go check that out, hey, I would really appreciate that. It's just going to help my numbers going up, okay? Wait, before we get into the comparison, hey, if you're not a friend of the program, hit that subscribe button right now. Also, hit the hype button. I could really use that. That would really help me out a lot to get my numbers going up. And also, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the 2016 and the 2025 shoes right here. Let me know which one's your favorite after you see the comparison. But like I said, they're very identical shoes. There's really nothing too different about them. But there is one difference that I did see. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, go to my Instagram, pause the video, and go to my Instagram right now. Go follow me at Floyd Chavez Jr. I'd really love to see you there. I can interact with you better there, and also, hey, you can see what I'm doing over there. So please go do that. All right, let's get back into the comparison, okay? That original Sneaker Profile 254 on the Air Jordan 2016 Cement, that aired back in November 9th of 2023. So that was a really old comparison video. But let's take a look at this one. This is still dead stock. I got it on StockX. I love this shoe. This one's really good. That's why I was like, man, they really did a good job on the 2016 version. I was like, man, hopefully they didn't screw the 2025 up. Because I've noticed that with the later retros now, I feel like they're just off. They don't look as good as like the previous retro. Really quick though, let's run through this shoe really quick. Black little hits for, these are rubber. Black rubber hits for the shoelaces. White, nice, little bit of texture to the leather. Nice white window with the nice white netting. And the nylon below, beneath that. I love the cement. You can never go wrong with that cement. I love that on the Air Jordan 4. Nice cement hit right there. Nice cement hit going towards the rear part. White hit right there when it comes to the midsole. White air unit, and of course this beautiful black midsole portion. I love that. And then you also got this nice gray little hit when it comes to the outsole. We'll touch more of that when we get to the rear part. Right here though, look at that. Nice white leather. Dude, look at that beautiful cement. Oh, gorgeous right here. Look at that nice cement hit in the back. This is kind of like that hard rubber material. It scrapes your ankle up pretty bad. Nike swoosh and air in black. Below that, you got the nice white leather. Cement hit right there on the midsole. White below that. White on the midsole below that. And of course, the nice gray outsole. Mule side is a little bit different when it comes to the midsole. The upper portion of the mule side is identical. The lateral portion got the whole white leather, the white little netting right there with the nice white nylon material underneath that. This is where it gets a little bit different though. Right here, you got more of this nice gray midsole when it comes to the cement. I love that. White portion right there. Below that, white air unit. Got that little hit of the gray outsole, but then the black takes over when it comes to the outsole, and of course right here the black midsole going towards the toe box. And of course, you still got the black hits right there in that rubber portion for the shoelaces. Medial side, I love the medial side, or I'm sorry, the front portion of the Air Jordan 4. I love it. Absolute gorgeous. I love how that Jordan, that Jumpman hits in red. The flight, it just takes me back to 89. I love that. Black little hit, black hit right there on the toe. Beautiful gray stars. I love that. There you go. Midsole, I mean outsole. I'm all backwards on this one. Outsole, beautiful, dead stock. I still haven't wore this. Gray stars on the toe cap. Black right here when it comes to the outsole. Red portion right there when it comes to the outsole. White middle portion when it comes to the outsole. Nike swoosh and Air, and of course that beautiful gray heel portion of the outsole. Now, the aero part of the view, the aero part of the Air Jordan 4 is beautiful. Look at how beautiful that hits. Nice gray hit when it comes to the smooth leather on the toe. That white netting that we saw on the medial and the lateral side. Beneath that is the nice white nylon material. That travels throughout the entire tongue right there. White shoelaces, but it stops right there. Then we get this nice white leather tongue. This huge tag. I love that huge tag with the red Jumpman, the flight in black. Right here, I believe this is, very light gray ankle collar. Inside the tongue is black. You got Air Jordan right there. Got that tag that we traditionally see on Air Jordans 4s. Insole is in black, and then the Nike, the swoosh and Air is in red. Okay, so there you go. That's the 2016 version. Let's take a look at the 2025 version. Identical. I mean, literally identical shoe. There's really nothing different. Like normally you could be like, oh, there's more cement, or the cement's less bold, or the speckles are off. But no, this is literally an identical to the 2016. We'll do a comparison to it, a head-to-head comparison, but you still got the same thing. I'm not even going to point it out because it's pretty. What I just said on the last review is what's going on when it comes to the 2025. Cement is right on. There's nothing different about the cement. This right here, though, there's a little bit of glue issue right there. That's in red right there. That's the only thing I see. I was like, man, am I going to have to wear this one before the 2016, or am I just going to just ignore that? I don't know. That's what I was thinking about when I saw this shoe. But there you go. Look at that. Nike, the cement. Everything's different. The Nike check in the Air in the back. I love that. You cannot go wrong. I'm glad they didn't do no Jumpman. Oh, that's an ugly version of the Air Jordan 4. Really quick though, the 2025 right here, this one that you're looking at, this one released back on May 24th of 2025. Retail price on this one was $225, so it only went up $5. The Air Jordan 4 has retroed 4 times. Specifically the cement one that you're looking at. The first retro was back in 1999. They kept the original Air Jordan on the heel. Then we got that ugly one. The ugly one was the 2012 version, and you had the Jumpman on the heel. That one was terrible. The cement was off. It was like dark. It was just not a good version of the Air Jordan 4 cement. Then we got this one, the 2016. This one you got the Air Jordan, the Nike Air on the heel, and then now of course you got the Air Jordan 2025, which is this one right here. And of course, they still put the the Nike Air on the heel. I don't know why I keep saying that, but beautiful front part, identical, nothing's different. I mean, everything's the same. Also looks the same. Nike, we'll take a look at that. Looks a little smaller. Right there, though, look at that. Beautiful aero view of the shoe. Crispy. Same thing, a light gray ankle collar, black right there. I feel like the tongue's a little bit puffier. The insole's black. Nike Air check in red. Everything's the same though. Alright, so to me the 2025 is damn near identical to 2016, which is amazing. But the thing that I saw that was different between the two is the 2016 is a smaller shoe compared to this one. This one's a little bit more bigger shoe. Hopefully I could catch that with this review. I'll tell you right now, the tongue on the 2025 2025, the 2020, the 2016 right here, smaller tongue, very thin. You can see that compared to this one. This one's a little bit more cushion, a little bit more fatter. And I'm thinking the 2025 is a bigger shoe because it has more cushion than the 2016. I can do this because they're both brand new. Okay, so 2016 up top, we'll say that because of this one you can tell for yourself because of the StockX tag. This one was a sneaker app pickup, so I didn't need to go to StockX for that one. But I mean, identical shoe. I mean, if you look at them, right on. There's nothing different. The only thing I could also say too, we'll take a look at this, and I'm going to show it to you, is side by side identical, but like I said, this is a smaller shoe compared to this one. This is a little bit more, probably more cushion going on when the 2025 version. Now let's see this. Okay, so this is something different. 2016, 2025. You see that on the Nike? The Nike has specs on the 2025 version. The 2016 does not have any specs on the Nike Air. So that's something different right there. Also too, like I mentioned, the 2025, 2026. Look at how much bigger this is. 2025, bigger. 2016, small. You could see that. The out of that Nike Air, that check in the Air, they put its specs on that, so that makes it different as well. So you could see how much bigger this shoe is compared to this one. 2016. Mio side are identical. Flip that around. All right, so 2016, 2025. There you go. Identical. I mean, yeah, nothing's different. Everything's the same. 2025, 2026. See the StockX. That's how you can tell them. Identical. But you could see that 2025, it looks a little bit fatter. I'm thinking because there has to be more cushion in the 2025. More cushion on this one, less cushion on this one. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, sorry about that. Let's do the outsoles. Outsoles should be the same. 2025 is more glossy compared to this one, but I'm just thinking that's just because it's a newer shoe. This one, obviously, it's new, but it's still aged. So that's something different. Right here, 2016 and the 2025, the Nike and the Air, or I'm sorry, the Nike and the Check are bigger on the 2025 compared to this one. These are both size 10.5, so I'll show you the boxes too, so you know. And then here we go with the aerial view of the shoes. This is where you can see. Check that out. I want to make sure I'm not all blurry. Hold on. So there you go. All right, so 2025, 2016. Look at the tongues. The tongues are, see that? The tongue in the 2025 right here is more cushion compared to the 2016. So there you go. So there's that. All right, let's take a look at the boxes. Boxes are different. Like I mentioned though, they're identical. Pretty identical. So this is the 2016 box. You got the cement, the black box. I didn't really care for this box because I felt like it's too plastic. Size 10.5. There you go. Air Jordan 4 Retro OG. Size 10.5. Looks like this one's a Canadian shoe, but still USA size. Black plastic tissue paper. Like I mentioned, I wasn't a big fan of the box on this shoe because I felt like you couldn't. I'm a big fan, as you can see, of stacking boxes. You couldn't really stack too much boxes on those because they start cracking. This box, I love it. It's a bigger box, thicker cardboard, doesn't feel as plastic. 2025, size 10.5, cement white, fire red, Air Jordan 4, size 10.5. I got this one on the sneaker app. This one actually comes with cement tissue paper, which is a great touch, not that black plastic tissue paper. So the boxes are different. materials are different on the boxes. The size of the boxes are different. And they're both 10.5. So for me, I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them. The details of them, the differences of from each shoe are very minute. Like I mentioned, the Nike, the Check, when it comes to 2025, does have specs in it. The tongue's a little bit more fatter, and it's a little bit bigger shoe because there's probably more cushion compared to 2016. 2016 still a great shoe. I'd probably have to wear that one just because, I mean, it's been a long time now. What, it's been a long 4, 5, 11 years. That's a long time. I just barely thought about that. But let me know, what do you think? What do you think is the best shoe? You think the 2016 is better than the 2025? They look damn close to me. I feel like you can't go wrong with the 2025. Normally I'm like, oh my god, they messed up here, they did this, but no, they really did the 2025 version very similar, very close to similar when it comes to the 2016. So there's really no like huge separation between the two, like how I did on my other videos. Drop a comment down below, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a little bit longer, it's a comparison one. But like I mentioned, thank you again for taking the time out of your busy day watching my channel. And also too, happy Friday. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed weekend. And I'll always catch you on the next one.